Hi Matt, my name's Olivia. I'll be your student physical therapist for the day. How are you?
Very well, thanks.
Okay, so I understand you've been referred here for right shoulder pain. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right, can you just repeat back to me your name, age, gender, and yeah.
I'm Matt Michael. I'm 17, and I'm a male.
Okay, so before we start, I'm just going to ask you a few different questions to get to know you and understand what's going on so then we can tailor treatment to best fit you. Does that sound okay?
Yep.
Okay, before we start, do you have any religious beliefs or cultural beliefs that would stop you from partaking in any form of therapy?
Nope.
Okay, if anything comes up, just let me know as we go. Okay, so can you tell me when this right shoulder pain started?
It was about 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago? Was there anything that you did that brought on the pain?
So I'm a baseball player, and I'm a pitcher actually, and about 2 weeks starting in the season, it's started acting up a little bit.
As you were throwing?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that make it worse when you throw?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Can you describe the pain to me?
It's pretty achy at times,
Achy?
and it gets sharp when I'm throwing a lot.
When you're using it? Okay. Have you been throwing since?
Yes, I haven't really stopped.
Stop. Okay. So, on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being no pain, 10 being the worst pain, probably going to the emergency room right now, what are you at right now?
Right now, 2 or 3.
Okay, and then at your worst, what would it be?
You can get up to like an 8.
And that's with throwing specifically?
Yes.
Okay. Have you been doing anything to treat your pain at home?
Ice.
Ice? Does that help?
A little bit right off, like for short term, but it always comes back.
Are you taking any medications that are helping you with this?
No.
Okay. Okay, so do you have anyone at home that's been like helping you do? Never mind, you wouldn't be doing that. Okay. Is there anything you can't do at home specifically?
I can still do everything, but like all the stuff like brushing my hair, putting on clothes is starting to get more painful.
Okay, so pain. What on a scale of 0 to 10? What would that be on average?
4, 5.
Okay. Do you have anyone at home that's helping you with anything of that?
If there's something heavy to move around, I have a brother, but.
Okay. Older, younger brother?
Older.
Nice. Okay. Does reaching up into cabinets at home or anything hurt?
Sometimes.
Okay. Do you cook or anything that you haven't been able to?
No, not really.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about your overall health. How do you perceive yourself?
Be healthy, I'd say.
Healthy?
Yeah.
How often do you work out?
3 times a week.
And does that consist of aerobic, lifting, practice?
So practice twice a week. I go for a run every once in a while.
Okay. Does that agitate it when you're moving your shoulder when you're running?
Not as bad as the throwing.
Okay. Do you do anything in the community, church, any hobbies you have, volunteering?
I go to church and I volunteer at a soup kitchen.
That's very good of you.
Thank you.
Have you had any problems doing those?
No.
Okay, that sounds good. So you said you've been treating with ice. Have you been resting it after practice when you're irritating?
Yeah, but I used to practice more frequently, but I'm only going in twice a week now. But so yes, I guess in that sense I am resting.
Okay, sounds good. Do you have any family history of shoulder pain?
No.
Any shoulder impingement issues?
I don't think so.
Anything like that? I don't know if it's gonna sleep. Anyways, any prior hospitalizations, past medical history regarding your shoulder?
Nope.
Okay, that's good. So I want to get a sense of what your goals out of therapy are.
So I'd like to be able to practice more often than I am right now, pain free, and just to be able to not necessarily, well, just to throw as much as I want.
No pain like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
I think that's a pretty good goal. Have you had any imaging done on it? Any other medical providers looked at your shoulder yet?
I had a doctor that was that referred me here.
Okay.
But that was it. No imaging or anything.
Okay, and he didn't tell you much about it?
No.
Okay. Alright, well, based on your goal of just reducing that pain, getting you back to normal, I think we have a pretty good shot at that, and we'll do a plan of care to best aim at that. Sound good?
Perfect.
Good.
Hello, Olivia. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. My name's Stephen Hodgson. I'll be your student physical therapist.
Okay.
So I understand 10 days ago we had a total hip replacement. That's why you're seeing me today. Is that correct?
Total knee, actually.
Oh, total knee. Well, good thing we asked, right?
Yes.
So total knee replacement. Referred by a surgeon. So the main thing I kind of want to figure out first is what's bringing you in today. Is it pain, kind of discomfort? So what you describe?
Yeah, I'm in a little bit of pain. I did a little bit of PT at home, or in the hospital, but I really feel like I'm strong enough to be home and walking with a cane, not this walker that they stuck me with, and I just feel like I should be back to work as a Walmart greeter and just really want to get back to that stuff.
Okay. So first things first, before we get started with some of the questions I'll ask you, can you just state your age, gender, as well as your language and predominant language and race?
Yeah, I am a 68-year-old female. I am. What else did you ask?
So a 68-year-old female, predominant language.
Oh, English and then white.
Okay. And then any hand or leg dominance?
Right.
Right-handed?
Right for both.
Okay. So that hip replacement happened, or knee replacement, I keep saying that, happened 10 days ago. So I'm sure, did the physician talk to you about that at all, as far as what you can expect kind of going on past the surgery?
A little bit, but not really.
Okay. So it's definitely kind of one of those major surgeries where you're going to have a lot of stiffness, a lot of swelling, and so hopefully as we get going I can find a little bit more about your living condition, your general health condition, to better establish a plan of care and appropriately treat you so we can get the best results. Okay. So we touched on your goals. You want to get back to being a little bit more functional. How does your knee feel right now?
Right now, just sitting here, I would probably say like a 4, kind of an achy pain.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Okay. And is there any periods or movements where it like really brings about pain that you can think of?
Yeah, the inpatient therapist gave me like squats to do,
Okay.
and those are really painful.
Okay. Is it painful throughout, or is it kind of maybe once you get towards the end?
I can't even get very far through it.
Okay.
It's probably like a 9.
Okay, so
Pain.
extremely painful. Okay. And is it really well localized in your knee?
Yeah, it's pretty much just my knee hurts.
Okay. And once you stop doing those squats or any activities that really aggravate it, how does your pain feel then?
It's probably back to that 4.
Back to the resting 4. Okay. And before you had the surgery and all that, there was no pain or anything?
No, it was
Okay.
pretty good. I had osteoarthritis, so it was a little bit painful to do stuff, but it's not as painful as it is now.
Okay, so it's more of kind of a achy, chronic pain.
Mhm.
Okay. Alrighty. So is there a caregiver or anybody at home that helps you kind of move about?
Yeah, I have a husband at home who helps me.
Okay. And how would you rate his general health or ability to help you?
He's pretty healthy. He's able to help me with a lot of stuff.
Okay, wonderful. And then you mentioned you wanted to get back to greeting at, was it Walmart?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your primary job right now?
Yeah, I work, well, I was a retired school teacher, and now I work as a Walmart greeter for about 8 hours at a pop, and then it's about 2 to 3 times a week.
Okay. Where did we teach before we retired?
Elementary school.
Elementary school. Which subject?
Math.
Math. Wonderful. Everybody needs math, right?
I guess.
Kind of moving a little bit more in depth for your living situation. You mentioned you do live with your husband who can help out, which is wonderful. But can you just give me a general sense of the layout of your home? Are you?
Yeah, we have like 2 steps going into the house, and then we have pretty wide walkways. I'm able to fit my walker in through there, I found, but it kind of stinks because our bedroom is on the 2nd floor, and there's no option for me to sleep downstairs.
So you will be going up to that 2nd floor every night. Okay. You mentioned you are walking with a walker. Is that something that the physician, or have you ever used an assistive device before?
Not before the physician gave it to me.
Okay. So I'll definitely add that into some things that we can talk about a little bit later as we go through your plan of care, how to safely maneuver with the walker and everything.
Yeah, I think I'm strong enough for a cane.
Okay, you think you might be strong enough to go to a cane? Okay. That's definitely something that we can look forward as we develop your plan of care a little bit more to assess, to make sure you do have the right assistive device to, make sure we keep that knee safe, but also give you some independence to bring you back to your full strengths. So just generally overall health, how would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being, you're completely healthy, you eat a very good diet, exercising regularly, and 0 being, very kind of bedridden and very sick all the time.
Right now?
Yes, correct.
I would say about a 3.
About a 3?
Yeah.
And then how would you say on that same scale, just prior to, and if you kind of take out the osteoarthritis, just the general health prior to the surgery?
Probably about a 5. I did fall a few times in the past year, so that is kind of a factor. I just feel weak.
Okay. Did you, do you know why you fell?
Well, there were a few times I tripped on rugs going into the house, and then, it was snowy and just terrain that's not.
Was there any sort of injuries that occurred from your falls?
No, just falls.
Did you ever go to the hospital for your falls?
No.
Okay. And any other prior hospitalizations at all? Okay. Any other surgical procedures or anything you had done other than the knee replacement?
No.
Do you have any family history of heart disease, cancer, osteoarthritis?
Yeah, we have the history of osteoarthritis.
Have any of your family members had a knee replacement or hip replacement before?
My dad passed, but he had a hip replacement.
He had a hip replacement? Yeah. Okay. And do you remember were you there when he went through all that process?
I was pretty young.
You were pretty young? Okay. Just like to ask questions because if you were to, a lot of what he went through is what you can expect through this, so it sometimes can help the process. Prior to having the surgery, I know you mentioned you had the osteoarthritis and some of the aching pains that went along with that. But was there any sort of functional restrictions to going up and down stairs or like ambulating throughout your house?
No. The doctors did tell me that I should be like a little more safe walking. I never went in, but I just called them on the phone after my 3rd fall, and but no restrictions.
Okay. Are you currently taking any medications?
No.
No medications. And have you had a physical recently as far as blood pressure, kind of heart rate, or lipid profiles, things of that nature?
Not that I know of.
Okay. You mentioned you didn't have any other tests. So, definitely got a general sense of kind of your overall well-being and, the things to look forward to and kind of develop some of this plan of care. as you mentioned, we really want to reduce that pain and get you back to more functional means so you can get back to your job and able to ambulate throughout your house. So it's definitely, I think, something that we'll definitely be able to manage, and we certainly should be able to use some therapy treatments to reduce that pain.
Okay,
All right?
that sounds good.
Sounds good.
That Matt, student physical therapist, and what we're doing today is going to be asking you a few questions, just to kind of get an idea of how we can influence treatment.
Okay.
So, start out with your full name, age.
My name is Stephen Hodgson, 42-year-old. What else?
Age, race.
Race, Caucasian, language,
Yeah, language.
English,
Religious beliefs.
Christian.
And would that in any way influence your therapy or prevent you from doing?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. Well, if it does, let me know. And first thing I want to ask you is why are you here today?
So I've got some persistent back pain that's been really bothering me, and it's finally gotten to the point where I just really want it to resolve and get over with it.
And any idea how it happened?
Yeah, so I was about 2 weeks ago. I was painting and fell off the ladder I was on and landed on my kind of lower back butt area.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
So two weeks ago.
You already said that. So when you say it's persistent, so it's just been nonstop since then.
Yeah, it's kind of been an achy pain that hasn't really gotten better, not too much worse, but it's just kind of there.
Okay. And how would you rate it right now on a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being not bad at all, 10 being excruciating?
Probably a 6 or 7.
Okay. Does that change at all?
No, it generally stays the same.
Pretty consistent.
6 or 7, yeah.
Okay.
Every now and then when I move, though, it bring about a sharp pain that kind of starts to radiate down my leg a little.
Okay. So it doesn't just stay in the back.
Yeah.
Does it move anywhere else?
No, just kind of on the right side, shoots down my right leg.
And that's only when you're moving around?
For the most part when I'm moving, but every now and then just sitting here it'll shoot down a little bit. But
how do you usually wake up? Is it like just really stiff and everything, or?
Well, for the past 2 weeks I've really tried to just not move at all.
Okay.
So I've been a little bit more stiff, but just.
Okay. But no difference when you're sleeping, waking up. Any problems sleeping?
Nope.
Okay. Are you on any medications or anything?
Just some over the counter.
Okay. To deal with pain. Have you tried anything for your back right now?
No. Just I was kind of hoping eventually it would just kind of go away and just got there.
That's why you're here. All right. Good. Well, we'll definitely help you work with that. And you said it's achy, stiff sometimes.
Yeah.
And does it ever get like sharp or anything like that?
Usually the only time it gets sharp is when it ends up radiating down my leg a little bit.
Gotcha.
Other than that, it's just kind of a dull, achy pain.
And what do you do for a living?
So I actually do paint professionally.
Okay.
Buildings and whatnot.
That's the letter.
Yep.
And has it been hard working, or have you worked at all?
I haven't worked at all just because I don't really trust being up there, and it's pretty painful. So.
Do you have any hobbies or anything, or?
I'd really love to go boating.
Boating.
Yeah.
Okay. It's probably preventing you from doing that.
Yeah,
too.
I haven't gone.
Okay. How about any like social functions, church? For
Yeah,
example?
go to church. We do a volunteer thing every Tuesday night. Just gather some people at the church. It's in church every Sunday too.
And are you able to drive at all, or do you have someone?
Driving's okay. It still kind of irritates. It's kind of the being in prolonged positions really irritates it.
It's walking.
Walking's still kind of 5 or 6 on the pain, but you know, generally the walking is better than if I were to just be sitting here for long periods of time.
That's good to know. And have you tried any assistive devices or anything?
No.
Okay. So you're able to move around. Okay, you said it's better when Then
Yeah.
you're just sitting. Do you have anyone to help you out at all when you're going somewhere?
No, I'm currently living at home.
Okay.
Yeah,
And what's
not
home
married
like?
or anything. Live on in an apartment. Generally everything's on one level. There's like one step here and there, but it is like 20 steps up to my apartment door.
Ooh, there's no way around that?
No.
Okay, so you have to take the steps. So do you have anyone around the house to help you out?
No.
Oh,
I live alone, yeah.
So, how has that been going, the steps then?
The steps are alright until I get to about the last like 5 or 10.
Okay. So,
Really tired.
yeah. So maybe taking a break during them,
Okay.
especially when you're in a lot of pain. Or we could even think of some assistive devices for you that maybe help out a little bit.
Okay.
Otherwise, do you have any other options, anywhere to stay if this becomes a really big problem?
I have a brother that lives like 10 miles away that
10 miles away?
I might
Okay.
be able to stay with him, yeah.
And you could ask us some questions about that too, but I'm not going to about that. But, so what would you say your goals are for therapy? Because I know, I assume you want to get back to work.
Yeah, the main thing is just to reduce the pain, and then with that will probably come being able to go back to work.
Okay. Have you ever hurt your back before? Yes.
Not really, no.
Okay. Yeah. So, just that fall and that did it.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. We talked about medications for pain, but are you on any medications other than that?
No.
Any allergies or anything?
No.
Okay. That's good. How about previous medical history?
No, nothing really. Overall, pretty healthy.
Okay, good. You'd say you're healthy. That's good. Look at here. How about your family? Does your family have any history of back pain or
No.
cancer,
My
heart disease,
parents or my dad has high blood pressure.
high blood pressure?
Other
Okay.
than
Are they
that,
still around?
yeah.
Good. And so when you're in your house, jumping around a little bit here, sorry. Is like brushing your teeth, getting on clothes, has that been all okay? I know we talked about sleep a little bit.
Yeah, brushing my teeth is fine. Some positions, like putting on pants, can kind of irritate it, but nothing major.
Gotcha. Okay. And no one is cooking okay?
Cooking's fine,
Okay, good. And have you seen anyone for this?
yeah. 2 or 3 days ago, I went in and saw my primary physician, just to kind of see what he thought about it, and he eventually referred me to you.
Gotcha. And did he do any diagnostic?
Yeah, he
tests or
actually did an
imaging?
X-ray
X-ray.
and came back negative
Negative.
for any fractures. So
Gotcha. That's good. But nothing else beyond that?
No.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, based on all the stuff we talked about, I mean, yeah, so are you a smoker? Drink at all? Okay. I mean, if you're a pretty healthy guy, did you used to work out at all? Or
yeah.
organize?
So, yeah.
How often was that?
2 times a week.
2 times a week? Okay. Good. Well, based on everything I'm hearing, I think we'll be able to get you back to it. And it'll take a little bit of work, but I mean, everything does, right?
Right.
Alright, so thank you. And we'll start developing your plan of care and everything.